2025. Mental health is real. Seek help and the stigma. On the news this afternoon. Rivers caucus in House of Reps describes action of Amihule 26 others as dishonorable. Rivers State government others react to Nigeria Info investigative report on Fufu. Ipman threatens strike over unpaid money. On the foreign scene, Hamas gives condition before further steps in Gaza ceasefire deal. I'm Ife Chukwumonyele with the news. The Speaker of the Pro-Fubara-led Rivers State House of Assembly, Victor Okodjumbo, is insisting that Martin Amihule and 26 others have forfeited their seat following their defection from the PDP to the APC. Mr. Okodjumbo said this when the Rivers State caucus in the National Assembly, led by Awaji Inombek Abiante, visited them. He said the constitution cannot be amended for the sake of Martin Amihule and 26 others.
We will continue to stand on the rule of law. The 27 former lawmakers are gone. That is the position of the law. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended cannot be changed because the 27 members loyal to their godfather in Abuja decided to defect, which of course was done on their own volition. So this is us telling Rivers people continue to remain calm.
Mr. Okodjumbo said the state's executive and legislative arm are too focused to be distracted.
The government of Rivers State is too focused on developing our people. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, is too focused on delivering his mandate to Rivers people. We, as elected lawmakers, are also too focused to delivering that vision that we owe our people. We will continue to stand on the truths.
Earlier in his remark, the leader of the Rivers State caucus in the National Assembly, Awaji Inombek Abiante, said it is dishonorable for Martin Amihule and others to deny their defection shortly after publicly announcing it.
Contrary to the false claim by the group, the truth of the matter is that the objective of the press conference was to mislead the public on the true situation in Rivers State. That was just the objective of what they came to do. It thus becomes necessary on our part to set the record straight and put the public in proper perspective. Unfortunately, it is common knowledge that truth exists and it does not go away just because someone has invented lies.
Other lawmakers present during the visit yesterday include the member representing Akokotoro Asaritoro Federal Constituency, Boma Goodhead, the member representing Ikwere Emohwa Federal Constituency, Boniface Merengwa, the member representing Okrika Ogubolo Federal Constituency, Anderson Allison Igbix, and the member representing Port Harcourt Federal Constituency 1, Manochim Umezurike. The visit comes a week after 8 members of the Rivers State caucus in the National Assembly, led by Senator Barinada Mpegi, paid a solidarity visit to the Martin Amihule faction of the Assembly in Port Harcourt. Other National Assembly members who visited the Martin Amihule-led Assembly are lawmaker representing Obiabo's constituency, Kingsley Chinda, member representing Kana Gokana Federal Constituency, Dumna Menedeko, member representing Elemetai Oyibo Federal Constituency, Phyllis Weke, member representing Ahoda West Oba Ebemandoni Federal Constituency, Victor Obuzo, lawmaker representing Port Harcourt Federal Constituency 2, Blessing Amadi, lawmaker representing Degema Boni Constituency, Cyril Hart, and Senator Orwell Onyesu. These visits further deepen the lingering political crisis in Rivers State. Moving on now, a political analyst, Libra Soshoba, says the rate at which judicial officers allow themselves to be used by politicians is alarming. Mr. Oshoma, who is also a lawyer, raised this concern while speaking on the 2 conflicting court orders on the PDP South-South Congress. Now, he told correspondent Soebi Oluwari that the PDP internal crisis is far from over because of the involvement of the judiciary.
These people now know that the judiciary is an accomplice. One faction has judiciary in Rivers State, the other one has the judiciary in Abuja. Modu Sheriff and McAfee crisis. Today, Abuja court will give one verdict. Tomorrow, Rivers court will give another one. Why will two courts of coordinate jurisdiction be giving conflicting orders over the same set of facts and the same parties? Why? And yet, no judicial officer is disciplined by the NJC. Had it be that the NJC can consistently use some persons to set example, they won't have all of these challenges that we are having.
On his part, a former commissioner for information and communication in Rivers State, Ogbonnawuke, said his faction of PDP in Rivers State stands with the party NWC's decision to postpone the conduct of the South-South Congress.
The party position is that there has been no Congress in the South-South. The party's position is that it ordered the postponement of that zonal Congress. We know there are arguments. Some people saying the party, the NWC doesn't have a right to supervise or monitor zonal congresses. Except where what we see are elements of unruliness. The issue is very clear. That there's been no, by whatever name you want to call it, there has been no Congress. The NWC, the party.
Mr. Wuke, while speaking on the comments credited to FCT Minister Nyesom Wike on anti-party committed by Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, urged him to check his facts before accusing them of anti-party. In other news, 3 days after an investigative report by Nigeria Info on the use of detergent in fufu processing in Ichi, Rivers State, the Rivers State Ministry of Health has warned that it poses serious health risks and is strictly prohibited. Speaking in an interview, the Director of Public Health and Disease Control Services, Ndubisi Abu, who spoke on behalf of the Health Commissioner Adeze Ore, said consuming detergent-tainted food can cause organ damage, poisoning, among others.
Detergents contain harsh chemicals that can cause poisoning, thereby leading to nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Prolonged ingestion of detergents can damage vital organs such as the liver, kidneys, and lungs. The chemicals in detergent can cause severe irritation, ulcers, and internal bleeding in the digestive system. Many detergents contain endocrine disrupting chemicals that may lead to reproductive issues and increased risk of chronic diseases such as cancer.
Dr. Abu spoke on the legal implications of using non-food substances in food production.
The use of non-food grade substance in food production violates national and international food safety regulations. Offenders risk legal action, including fines, business shutdown, and imprisonment.
Recall that the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, clarified that their role covers only packaged goods and not unpackaged goods. Now, earlier, a medical doctor, Stephen Okoro, says he believes that the high rate of kidney disease these days could be tied to the use of detergent to ferment fufu. Dr. Okoro said this on Wazobia FM program.
President Zelensky talked the United States into
Dr. Okoro recommends using non-harmful materials like baking soda and